Good morning from Shirahama Beach here in Wakayama. This is day 3 of the Asia Oceanic Beach Ultimate Championship. My name is Jonathan Santos and thank you for joining in. This is going to be an exciting match between the Australian mixed team Mud Crabs, and they are going to be going against the Guam team. And they will start on the defense here. Guam will have a chance to start on O. And we already have a lot of 57 people in the stream, so we all welcome in the morning. And Guam quickly starts it near their end zone now. Quick 1-2 plays. And stall count is rising. It's going to be difficult for her to make a play, and that forces the turnover. Australia Mud Crabs has a chance to take break on the first point. Is looking downfield. Passes to number 3. Oh, great pass to number 24. Oh, and he sends it to the end zone. Chua for the first score. And a great start from the Mud Crabs. This team is at the top of the seeds within their division. If you watched the game yesterday, they lost a tough match against Japan team on Universal. So they look to rebound from that loss. See if they can notch their 4th win today. He's here in the screen. We see the Guam team on the other hand. Guam team, despite the 1 win, 3 loss record, they've been losing tightly contested match, losing on Universal against New Zealand, and then also losing Universal against Republic of China, but able to win their last game against Japan Sabrosa 13-10, so they see can get momentum. I was speaking with one of their players, John, and they were mentioning to me that they had usually their preparation for this one was having 8-week tournaments throughout, and we'll come back to that story in a bit after Guam moves it in the middle of the field, and this is Nick. He shoots it to number 18. He's got all day, but 42 reads it and reels it, ties the game at 1. And that was Lawrence All. And as I was mentioning, I spoke with John earlier, and says they had 3 days a week tournaments, 2 days on 3 days week training rather. 2 days on turf or grass, and they have 1 field on the beach. It would usually have 8 weeks tournaments throughout the year. So probably that helped them prepare for this tournament. And also I was speaking with Coach Nick, or Captain Nick rather, and said the big challenge adjusting was the field conditions, because coming into Shirahama, they knew that the sand here was a little bit deeper than they're used to back home. So it was really about adjusting on the field conditions. And I spoke with them about defense in terms of what strategy they need to pull out if they want to get a win from Mud Crabs. He said that it's really about limiting the big plays from Australia. They know that Australia loves to huck it to their, say, taller players in the roster to see if they can limit that. And then once they force a turnover, play that short plays or short in and out games. And here, Australia, and this is House, gives it to 63, and he's able to get it. Jack Gray gives Australia their 2nd point. So you have 105 people already watching on the stream. And one of them again, no one but my lovely daughter, Eleanor Luis Derucha Santos, is being joined with my wife. I love them both. And my daughter, actually, just a short story, woke up early so that he wanted to hear daddy's voice. So I'm happy to see. But a great play from Guam, laying out to keep that disc alive. Great layout from Guam. I think that was Austin able to reel it in. He's looking for a dump option. Lockout is rising, but able to swing it to his teammate. Oh, great layout bid from Australia. Great defensive bid by Patrick Christie. Again, Australia, another chance for break. Christie gives it to Bastion. Bastion is looking. He gets it back. Who gives it back to Christie? Oh, shoots it right in the middle. Beautiful pass there. They're already at the edge of the end zone here. Chua flicks it. Oh, but a great D from Guam. Great hustle from Guam to deny that break point. And that was Haldre Rogers. Guam here. Oh, and he quickly sends it to Alfredo. All day. Does he get it? Oh, just bounces off his palms. It looked good from here. Thought he was able to reel it in, but just bounces off his hands. Or hand, rather. As we look at the replay of that beautiful put. Oh, just game of inches, and you can see the disappointment from him. Unable to reel it in. Would have been a good point for Guam as far as how it can help them mentally. The Mud Crabs again, a chance to break. Quick point here, quick movement. Christie gives it to Chua. Chua on the same side here. Bastion. Bastion thought about it, but someone's streaking down deep for Australia. Christie opts to give. Christie gets the disc rather, and quickly gives it to Chua for the score. And Mud Crabs will start pool again. See if they can get a break out of from their defense line. And it's Lawrence. Gives it. Oh, Lawrence is streaking deep, but great defense from Mud Crabs here. Forces to give it to Rogers. Rogers looking to Lawrence. Oh, it looks like bobbled through his hands, and another turnover forced by the Mud Crabs. And that's Mandy, rather. Mandy, oh, some miscommunication there. It looks like Australia wasn't looking for it, but Lawrence quickly sends it. Great put there to gently float to number 87's hands, John Espe. Oh, like pass was a little too wide. Not sure if he got confused from his teammate that was outside the field, and then New Zealand not giving a chance for Australia to set up shop. Quickly hawks it to the end zone, gives them their second point. And we're just going to see, it looks like, looking from the roster of Guam, the players are going to look out for, especially that last player that threw it to Espe, Lawrence All, one of their leading assist makers with 11 assists in this tournament and 5 goals. And John Espe actually is their top scorer who has 10 goals already in this tournament. So it looks like those two players already has built the right amount of connection. He stays here in the D line. Mud crabs. So quick move in here. If that's not what you want, if you're Guam, Australia, quickly to the end zone, but just too fast, too strong for Matthew. And this is Guam's chance to tie the game. Almost a D, but great sticky hands from number 42, and he streaks towards, and he goes back. Oh, great grab from number 15. A pick was called, but play was unaffected, so it's going to stay. The number 15 dumps it to All looking. Oh, great layout D for 46, Wilson. Wilson quickly gives it to Matthew. Oh, looks like a pick was called, but play was unaffected. So Matthew will retain play here. Will be marked by Lawrence. Matthew gently goes to House for the 4th score. Oh, great layout attempt from Australia, but Guam able to reel it in. Oh, another shot to the end zone. Oh, a good defense from Mudcrabs, but looks like a foul is being called. Oh, looks like it will be retracted. And looks like Mudcrabs will get the turnover. Oh, looks like there's gonna be it looks like there's gonna be explanation. We're gonna look at the replay just to quickly see the action here. I'm not sure if due to number 26's contact or number 24's contact that caused Guam get off balance while making that play. It's really awfully close. As you see it from the motion, it looks like because of the contact, that swept him off his feet, which caused him not to be able to make that play. But we're going to see how the game advisors, these game advisors wearing green will provide their unbiased observation to help out the two nations here to get to a resolution. So it looks like Espe is going to retain this here. It looks like that call was maintained. Oh, and a great grab from Lawrence. Or rather, that was from Alfredo. Not sure what was the call here, but it will go back with Espe. Espe looking. Oh, blocked. Oh, and Mud Crabs get the D. Unfortunate error. They were close. Guam is. Great red zone defense from the Mud Crabs. Oh, nice pass. Christie gets it. Quickly sends it over to Zhang. Zhang. Upline cut is complete for Christie, and he gets it. And number 9, all by her lonesome self, gets it to go. Monica Chang with the score. And here Guam trying to decrease the deficit. And this is McClay. McClay thought about it. Oh, great pass there to his teammate. That was number 19, 18, Brunel. Lawrence gives it back to Brunel. Oh, quick short game, but just unforced error. Pass was a little too behind for McClay. Mud Crabs again, and this is Webster. Webster. Oh, pass was just a little off to the side. Guam retains this. Oh, great bid from Australia, but Guam able to retain it. Lawrence is now shooting deep. A great defense from Australia. Gives it to number 18, Brunel. Guam's got an excellent short game to pair with one of their long games here. Oh, just great defense from Mud Crabs to force that turnover. Mandy quickly gives it to Webster and reels it in for 6 points of Australia. Guam, and if it's his first time watching the games, what you're hearing from the sideline from Australia is the number of passes. Oh, great leaping catch from Guam. Rogers keeping that alive. That's Kinata. Oh, layout D is connected. Relentless defense from Australia despite leading big. Their defense is unrelenting. Christie gives it to Bastian. Ben gently gives it to number 9, Chang, for the 7-point, and that is half as far as point gap goes. You're hearing that cheer. That is from the Guam team, as they are called the Guam Bats. And try to see if they can rally their troops. And I can definitely agree with some of the players here on the sideline, getting shade as weather in the early morning is hotter than usual. And I can see a bunch of players here on the shade, and I couldn't agree more. It is hotter. And definitely shade is our friend right now.
No wind.
No wind indeed, that is correct.
Flags are alive.
Ben saying that the flags are a lie. Breaking news. And here, number 35, Betty Tan. Oh, great movement, hander movements here. 69 quickly goes the upline cut. Right at the edge of the end zone, and they complete it on the house from Laura House. Her 15th point in this tournament, leading scorer for Australia. She had an excellent game from yesterday's tough universal point loss against Japan, but you can see that she is the driving force of the Mud Crabs throughout this tournament. As we look here from the excellent movement from the Mud Crabs to be able to reel that 8-point in. Pass to Espe. Espe sends it to Alfredo, but off his hands. Just an inch too farther than he hoped for. And that so far, Guam's game plan is that not to let Mudcrabs settle in their defense, trying to utilize their long games. Guam trying to find some momentum in Australia. Some of their players shooting deep, but 27 gets it to the middle. Oh, great movement from one side to another in Australia. 9th point in this game. So look at the replay of the excellent and quick movement from the Mud Crabs. And that was James Wu bringing it in. Hometown is from Southwest Sydney, nicknamed Woozy. A little thing about James, or Woozy rather, he's had to ask the tanning salon to do thighs only. Huh. Wonder why. Great pull, forces Guam to work it all over at the end of their end zone. A little bit curious why she didn't give the dump quickly to Lawrence. Stall count may be rising here. He needs to send it, but Lawrence. Oh, and now he sends it to McClay, but pass just too fast. Again, that's just Mud Crabs defense dictating the pace, forcing Guam to make those uncharacteristic passes. Christie, oh, great layout there from Lawrence, denies that this, and he quickly streaks, then gets it, oh, but just goes out to his hands. Ochua up to dumps it back to his teammate. Quick 1-2 there. Christie. Oh, great upline cut by Apple. Apple sends it, but pass was a little too fast. You can hear the Guam sideline asking their fellow Guam bats to dig deep, dig deep. It's like an injury sub as Christie will go out and Ben will come in for me. Hopefully nothing too bad from him. It looks like, speaking with Christie there, looks like he is A-okay. Hopefully nothing major. I believe the heat has now become a factor for these players. May cause some. And here Lawrence looking. Losing some options here. Gets it back quickly. Great movement. Lawrence just really trucking the defense, offense here. Oh, great grab from number 14, Rogers. Oh, and goal just bounces off her chest. And that's thanks to the Australians' defense not giving up at the last second. Quick move and great layout catch from Australia. Ben to Chua. Chua to Ben. As all day, he's right at the edge of the end zone. And gently gives it to his teammate for the 10th point. Mud Crabs running away with this game.
On the decibels.
No worries, definitely shade is welcome here in the booth. As we're back here, Guam Bats trying to make a play and try to at least decrease the deficit, but Mud Crabs just unrelentless. Oh, Despe thought about that shoot deep, but great defense. Pass was just a little too low. Mud Crabs again. And Mud Crabs with the 11 point. Guam, oh, sorry, miss or turnover from Guam Bats, Australia. Floats it to the house. Put it in the books as definitely from one of our teammates' house. Bringing the house down. And a strong showing from the Mud Crabs after that match yesterday with Japan. So I'm looking to see if they can now finally put the nail in the coffin. Not without saying how Guam Bats are fiercely battling out. They had a few good plays early on. Had great movement, but just Mud Crabs a little bit too much for them. But again, it's still an early. Guam team has 2 games left after this one. They'll be going against later to Chinese Taipei and Japan Kuru. See if they can round it out and finish off the tournament round robin games strong. So That was a timeout from Australia. Probably providing from final notes in terms of how they can be able to generate the turnover and finish it off. It definitely helped them to give them extra amount of time to rest. But Guam trying to get something. See Lawrence from Guam shooting deep. Will he have enough speed for this play? And he does. And he gets it. Lawrence with the score. The patented Guam Bats game. We have a couple of supporters of Guam Bats saying that they believe that they will make a comeback. And we'd love to see that from supporters from both nations, really rooting for their teams, rooting for the best, as they definitely are proud, loud and proud for their country, representing them here in Asia Oceanic Beach Ultimate Championships. And so far throughout the week, we've seen nothing but the best of what Asia Oceanic can offer as far as Beach Ultimate is concerned. Here's Mudcraps, 46, thought about it. Well, someone's two players taking deep here. And looks like House sends it and takes a grab by Betty Tan, and that is game. Also, Australia wins it 13-3. Excellent showing from the Australians, imposing their power and dominance as they notch their 4th win. And a great game from Guam Bats. Guam, you've seen that they're able to get a couple of plays in. You've seen Lawrence there, Espe and Maclay, to name a few, trying their best to rally their troops from Guam, but just too much from the Mudcraps as they seal this game and take an early stop or break as they prepare for the next few games. And this is a great start for here, live from Shirahama Beach. We'll be right back for the second game